Hello guys on YouTube today. How are you guys today? Well, I got something pretty interesting for you guys today. I have picked up a Sony 5-disc CD changer from a Goodwill store. By the way, this is a second-hand uh, piece of equipment. It's pretty cool. I really do like auto units. It does work, by the way. I have tested it all out just to make sure it does work. By the way, if you are going to be going to any type of thrift stores or Goodwill stores and you're going to be buying electronics from them, make sure you do test them to make sure the actual do work. And by the way, we're going to be popping off the top, and you guys are going to get a little sneak peek on the inside of one of these 5-disc changers. It's going to be very awesome. I really do like it. I think it's going to be a nice piece of equipment to actually be with all my stereo equipment and also electronics, by the way. This is from the 1990s here, guys. This is a pretty old unit, but it still works just fine. I'm gonna show you some of the controls and operations this little unit has. Here you have the power switch. We also have a remote for it, but again, I don't have a remote. Here we have the headphones, equalizer. Here you have 5 different buttons up here for the CD select, skip CDs. We have time. We have time changer. We also have on buttons, eject, spin CD, a little LCD display, skip and forward, stop and pause and play buttons on this as well. But it's pretty interesting how everything seems to work. And by the way, this is used. By the way, yes, it does have some scratches and some dings and nicks in it, but to me, I'm not really worried about it because it's a used item. If you'll be buying this actual brand new, this would probably cost you like maybe $300 or even $600 for a unit like this for $500. So yes, I inspected the cord, make sure the cord, wasn't cracked or wasn't broken or anything like that. Okay, it's a standard cord. Here's your, your big side. Here's your neutral side, and the small side, your hot side. But I, went over it and inspected the cord, and I spent $25 on this unit itself, but I don't much mind it. But yes, this is not a recorder. This is just a CD player. This is a big giant CD player, and it holds 5 CDs. Okay, it only has one audio out. That's about it. But let's go ahead and flip it on here for you guys can actually see what's on the back of the I/O. And of course, not that much on the I/O on the back. If you guys can see, just a single audio jack on the output itself. But very nice, very nicely designed, very good build quality. But we're gonna go ahead and take out the 2 small Phillips screws here, and we're gonna take a sneak peek on the inside, making sure everything does seem to work. You just want to make sure it works, That's about it. You want to make sure nothing's broken on the inside. And I got news for you. It's kind of great, that kind of stuff, You just want to make sure everything seems to work on a older piece of equipment. But yeah, when you buy something from Goodwills, typically you can't return these type of things because they are not returnable. But in certain methods, it can work just fine. It's going to take off the top. Before I bought it, I did test it down at the Goodwill store. Taking off the lid. Okay, and removing the lid. and exposing what's on the actual inside of the 5-disc changeover. Here is the 5-disc changeover itself without the top one. It looks very clean on the inside. That's a good sign to make sure it's no dust or debris on the inside of the unit. And by the way, this is just a cover. This is meant to be cleaned and maintained. Just to make sure you do clean the eye. The eye is over here. Right here. I do have a special disc I can clean this. I can also use rubbing alcohol to clean the eye. We have 5 different spots to put CDs. Now the one thing I always check to make sure it's no broken gills, no broken ports on the inside, because remember, you're all buying it used. You don't know if it's been taken good care of, or if it's been kind of beat up kind of thing though, guys. You just never know. You just gotta make sure it seems to work like it's supposed to, like it was brand new. But you guys can see how this is a standard CD. I can actually power this guy up, and we're gonna put the CD inside the unit. And this is a well-built unit from the 90s. Very good, very good. High quality, very nice design. I really do like it. I think it's the best money ever spent on a used item. And yes, we're gonna plug it in and actually test it as well. But I did test it all down at the Goodwill store before I bought it, because I want to make sure it did work, that kind of stuff. What worries me the most is buying used items, and you never know it's actually going to work. But it's just switching through the 5 discs here to see if it's any actual CDs in it. It's no CDs in there right now. But let's go ahead and open it up and actually put a CD inside. But you guys can see it all spins around just fine, like it's supposed to. And we're just going to put a CD in this one. And we're going to close the tray. And after it has all 5 CDs in here, this would actually work. And it actually plays this just fine. But yeah, I really like it. Now, this is supposed to be set level when the disc is spinning. You just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 discs. That's about it, because it's just a 5-disc changeover. And yes, it's a pretty nice thing. Sony is a reliable company. And here we have the LCD display right here. Very good. I can actually read it. The LCD display works just fine. Awesome, I like that. I can actually power it off, and it will turn itself off. But it's pretty cool. I really like the idea of having older technology versus the newer stuff, because it does break too easily. But with this one, this is a backup. I actually have a 5-disc CD changeover, but this one is just a backup case if one of my own goes down. And this does not play DVDs, guys. This only plays CDs. That's all it does. But it's a very reliable piece of equipment. Not too much dust on the inside. I mean, we do have somewhat of a build up, a little bit of dust, and that's easy to clean up. I can just take a little towel and clean up the inside of it. And I can turn it on, and I can actually take out my CD without harming my disc. I can just take it right out. And yes, I do actually check to make sure everything is working absolutely smooth and fine on the inside of the unit itself. But yes, it's a very nicely designed, built unit. And if you are going to be buying something used, do test it and make sure it does work. Make sure you take the lid off. Make sure it's not broken on the inside of it. Like broken bolts, broken gears, all that kind of stuff, because you want to make sure it's actually working condition. But yes, it does all function right. Um, the headphone jack works, the audio output works on the back of it, and all the buttons all seem to work just fine. You don't look like don't look like they're broken or anything. That's also a very good sign. Now, everything, I really do like it. I'm very happy on picking up a non. But like I said, by buying it brand new can cost you a bit more money though, guys. But if you are a thrift store or Goodwill shop like I am, you can find these used less than maybe $20 or less than that for this. Now, I paid a little bit more for this because it was a 5-disc changeable, but it only holds 5 CDs, but it only plays one at a time. Okay, it doesn't play all 5 of them at the same time. It only holds 5 and plays one. Very awesome. And yes, everything is well maintained, well made, and it looks like it just needs a bit of a clean on the inside and also on the outside of the unit itself. But you know, that's just the way old technology gets in its old days. Is once it sits around, people just buy new stuff instead of using the older stuff. But this is a great find for what I need to be able to use. Alright guys, if you're brand new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Please leave a comment down below if you want to know more about this Sony 5-disc changeable. Alright, please like, please share, peace out, bye guys, we'll see you in the next vlog.